Hi everyone. ChatGPT is the one which is ruling the entire world by storm for the last 1 month. And what exactly is ChatGPT? We have been seeing few videos on it. If you haven't checked up, if you haven't registered on this, please check it out in my description below. I have given you the playlist. Today we will talk about more on how you can leverage ChatGPT on its API, or how many applications can this ChatGPT be useful. So if you go to openai.com and you click on API, there's been here so many applications where how you can leverage ChatGPT, and he has given us so many examples. Let's say, for example, we click on SQL Translate. He is giving us a playground, open in playground. So you open in playground and he's giving you a quick scenario. If this is the case study, can you write a SQL coding for me? Okay, he has given employee, department, salary payment, and a query to list the names of departments. And for the last 3 months, right? He wants you to write in select statement. You click on submit, and within seconds, he is going to write your program. He is giving a snippet of how ChatGPT can work in every application. You take, for example, summarize a second grade or grammatical standard English. He gave us example, and now do you want to get the response from ChatGPT? Fine, you got a response. She did not go to the market. So he is correcting grammatical English. And if you want to try all the applications, Q&A, these are all the Q&A. So all these examples are given here in this option where you can test the capability of this API, capability of how and what GPT-3 can do for you. And this GPT-3 capabilities have been given in a chatbot format. So they have given you a chatbot format, and you type it, you're getting the answers from it. You type all this in the chatbot. Let's say you want airport code extractor, tweet classifier. You click on anything. For now, he is giving you in a playground, right? All the while we were talking to the Chat GPT. So the snippet of it is here in the playground. You can check it out, how it behaves. And then let's say here, I love the Batman movie. What's the sentiment? Click on it. It's positive. So you can test out all the applications, how this Chat GPT can perform. And if you want more examples, you got more examples to try. It's not always the programming. You want some recipe creator, right? He'll create a recipe for you, but eat at your own risk is what is giving you. Interview questions. Let's say, for example, you open playground, you take 8 questions for my interview with a science fiction. Just let's say, for example, with a data science. Okay, so with the data science person, or give me some 10 questions for data science interview. Okay, so all these are the questions what you can try to give to ChatGPT, and you can get all the answers. Now all these are the applications what you can leverage. All this while, what are we doing? We are opening chat.openai.com, right? This is what we've been doing all the while. Now behind this, there's a playground given to us by OpenAI to check it out how it works. And the most important part is in the playground. If you like this, there's a code for it. You want to have anything, any application. Let's say, for example, there's a question here, there's an answer here. So let's say, for example, what is GPT-3? Submit. There's an answer should be getting for you, right? If you like this, he created an API for you. He created a API for you. He created a code for you to be used in any of your websites. So you can straight away pick it up. You can use it. How? Click on this view code. He gives you a code here. And the beauty here is, if you see this code, response equal to openai.completion.create. There's a model, prompt, temperature, right? openai.completion.create. You go to any example, you go to any code. This is a playground for the writing of the questions, right? See the code, openai completion.create, model, prompt, temperature. Go to any another classification, check the code, openai.completion.create, meaning for all the examples he's giving you, there's only one code. Only one code. Then what you have to do? Copy this code in Python or whatever, Node.js, JSON, you have those options. Let's say, for example, I copy it. Where do I paste it? I paste it in my Visual Studio Editor. Why am I doing it? I liked it. I want to use this into my own website or into my own company. So I copy it. What I've done is I pasted it in Visual Studio Code. I've created a Python script with the extension of .py. I pasted it, right? Now, when you see the code, here you have OpenAI underscore API key, meaning every account should have an API key. So, where do I get it? I go to personal, I click on view API keys, and you'll have the keys. You click on new secret key, and be careful, you have to paste it somewhere else to get it back again and again, because you won't be able to view it again. Okay, of course, if you lose it, you'll have to regenerate again. I'm deleting for now. So that's how easy you can create an API so that you can integrate it to your own websites. Now that we have the API, I go copy paste it in my program. So I got import API, and here I pasted it. Then what is the change in my program and the code what GPT gave me? He's got a response here which is calling a method called OpenAI completion.create, which is I also got it. But at the end, I gave a message to print. Then I also made it to iterate again and again, while true loop. He didn't give me while true loop. I want it again and again. Fine. So I save it, and then I run it. I save it and I run it. So now when I run it, it should be working. Can you see the human input here? Human input. So in this human input, I am writing what is machine learning. So it takes a while. It's very, very busy nowadays. He's giving you the answer. If you may want to use the same examples, let's say, for example, you tried out the SQL translate, right? You may want to test it out here, paste it, test it out. So it takes a while and it has to give you the answer, meaning whatever is working in Playground, whatever is working in Chat GPT, now it should work in your own program via the API. So now what I do is I want this to run in my website. How do I integrate it? So I asked ChatGPT to give me the code for to generate the front-end user, and this using Python and Flask. So I asked him to generate a code where I can user input and display the response in a long text box. He gave me the code, and I told him to do it in Python and Flask. I got the result. So he's asking you to key in the same key, the API key, and then he generated me a simple HTML code. Very good. So I created I created a new .py file. I pasted it. My code is ready. My program is ready. I created an index.html. My HTML is ready. So now what I've done is I run my new .py file. I click run. It is, can you see here? It is asking you to go check it out in 127.0.0.1, which is your local host. So go to your local host and try asking him the same questions what you asked in ChatGPT or in the playground. So I go there. Shino went to the market. Check it out whether she can. So I submit. Nowadays, you can see the message, right? We are experiencing exceptionally high demand. Okay, it's going like crazy. Everyone's starting using the API for every websites. So it's super busy. Sometimes we may get delay in the web, or we may get a message, it's too busy or server busy, right? So when I click submit, the server has to give you the required result. Okay, so I tested out the program again. I run the program again. So she know when to the market. It has to give you the answer that she went to the market, or she didn't go to the market. Okay, so it's working the same way. You want to try it out your SQL translate, because it should work, because the code is given by ChatGPT, the API given by ChatGPT. Okay, it has to work. It has to work the same way it's working in GPT, it's working in playground. Now it's working in your own UI, your own website. So cool, right? So it's so easy for you to integrate the API of ChatGPT into your own website. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe for more and more videos. Thank you very much.